Luke's Gospel, which we're reading these Sundays, often tells stories of Jesus' mercy. Today we're reading the story of Zacchaeus, the chief tax collector in Jericho, a wealthy man, whom Jesus called down from a tree and stayed on his way to Jerusalem at his house. His story opens a special lesson in what God's mercy really is. As tax collector, Zacchaeus was an agent for Herod Antipas, ruler of Galilee in Jesus' day. Archaeologists have uncovered the ruins of Herod's buildings in Galilee and elsewhere, and evidently he built on a great scale, probably to impress his Roman overseers. You needed money for that kind of building, of course, and that's where the tax collectors come in. No dialogue or voting on government spending then. Herod told his army of tax collectors, "Here's how much I need, you go out and get it." Go to the fishermen along the Sea of Galilee, the farmers around Nazareth, the shepherds in the Jordan Valley, merchants in Jericho, get what I need. And I don't care how you get it. So the tax collectors went out and got the money, keeping some for themselves. You needed to be tough for a job like that, and it left you hard-headed and hard-hearted, an unsavory profession. People resented tax collectors. Zacchaeus, the chief tax collector in Jericho, was the one whom Jesus called and the one he stayed with on his way to Jerusalem. The only thing Jesus says to him is, "Today salvation has come to this house, because this man too is a descendant of Abraham. For the Son of Man has come to seek and to save what was lost." No thunderous warnings or stern corrections. Salvation has come. And they sit down for a feast. You can hear in the story echoes of the parable of the prodigal son, also from Luke's Gospel, can't you? And notice, too, that Jesus doesn't call Zacchaeus to follow him as he told another tax collector, Matthew. He doesn't tell Zacchaeus to give up his job or to get out of that dirty, complicated situation. No, as far as we can tell, Zacchaeus was still chief tax collector in Jericho after Jesus left, still taking orders from Herod Antipas, still part of a sinful world. But that's where Zacchaeus' experience is so different, isn't it? Even in a sinful world, he'll experience salvation. God's mercy works in the real world and in real life. God's mercy works everywhere.